And a 1, and a 2. Hello, hello. And a 1. Alright, so I am back, and let's get that out of the way, and we are not going to look at how long this game is. So, welcome back to my cast. This is once again going to be Andy, aka K-Site, bringing you the replay commentary of the Tulane versus University of North Texas, I believe, games. Once again, I'm bringing you this in replay format because I was busy. If you must know what I was doing, I was playing D&D with my friends. The only time that we can actually meet is Sunday nights, which is the time that we, also have the C-Star games. So, we have a standard PvP matchup. We have Mobert as the purple Protoss spawning for the Tulane team on the right side. And we got sOne, the red Protoss for University of North Texas. Both going to be making their 9 pylon up at their nexus, and looks like the probes are going to be passing each other the map. I am not familiar with this map, actually. I believe it's dual side. It has to be a 2-player map because they're both sending their probes to this direction, meaning they can't spawn, here or here. Well, obviously that's the gold. So 9 pylon, basically meaning that no huge cheese like a well, actually, I guess a forged cannon like cheese is possible, but that's like super strange to not hide a forge. So, nothing cheesy coming out of other players. It looks like the gateways have been gone down. The simulator also going to be coming down for both players. So, pretty standard openings from both players, most likely, I believe it was a 13 gate, 15 gas. And it looks like the second pylon going to be coming up for sOne. Continuing to chrono boost out probes. And this is a very weird arrangement of probes over here, I must say. Cybernetics Core should be coming down very soon. Because he actually decided to not put any probes over here. What you actually want to do is put workers onto this mineral patch, this mineral patch, and I believe this mineral patch. The ones that are closest to you, and you want to have 2 probes mining from the mineral patches that are closest to the nexus as early as possible. That increases your mineral intake by a very slight margin, but in the high level games that actually means each little bit, especially in the early game. So it looks like sOne is going to be training a zealot before coming down with anything else. It looks like Mobert, I'm gonna call him Mo from now on, is going to be working on the zealot and the stalker as well. So, and it looks like Mobert is going to be stealing his opponent's gas, so it looks like sOne is going to be forced into either a 4-gate or a 3-gate fast expand or a 1-gate robo. Usually 1-gate robo does not, 1-gate robo is the one opening that I actually prefer in PvP matchups, but it looks like sOne is going to be going with the 2nd gateway relatively quickly, and it looks like sOne is going to be slicing and dicing at that assimilator. That's going to be taking quite a while. And it looks like Mo is going to be looking to put on some early pressure. I'm not really sure how much I like this that much, especially because it looks like he's going to be working on a 2-gate robo himself. The reason I don't really like this particularly is because when he steals his gas, he loses that 75 gas initially, which means that sOne is most likely going to be looking to secure more units with. And it looks like Mo is going to move up, and the sentry did miss the force field, but it looks like that's when it goes down. He should be focused down on the sentry first of all. And it looks like the sentry does go down. The zealot from Mo is going to go down, and the stalker also goes down for Mo. So it looks like Mo is going to be taking the bigger hit from that engagement. And once again, I really dislike that engagement, mostly because sOne is most likely to have a bigger ground force than Mo when Mo decides to steal sOne's gas. sOne going to be looking to set up a pylon close to the Zolnaga tower. And it looks like both players are going to be looking to get work with a 3-gate Robo. Immortal going to be coming out for S1, and it looks like same with Mo. Observer is now out for Mo, going to be traveling down to his opponent's base. The proxy pylon by Mo is going to get spotted by S1, and he's going to be taking that out. But Mo's not really going to be supply blocking this at all. Mo did work on 2 sentries, and this is likely going to be slowing down his Colossus production if he decides to go that route. Seeing that he went 3-gate Robo, that's most likely the transition that he's going to be working off of. S1 is going to be working off 1 Robo, and it looks like he's going to be training a 2nd Immortal. The Immortal is going to be joining us pretty soon. Proxy Pylon once again gets taken out, and the Observer does make its way into the enemy's base. Looks like Mo also going to be working on his 2nd Immortal. And Mo continuing to warp in sentries. I'm not really sure how much I like that. I personally think that 2 sentries is plenty, especially if they're just sitting here gathering up energy. I think that once you get to about 100 energy on 2 sentries, that's pretty much all you need in terms of force fields or guardian shield. But that's just my personal take. Observer now going to be out for S1, and is probably going to be able to take he's going to be able to take out Mo's Observer. Looks like S1 is going to be setting up to take an expansion over here. And S1 correctly placing his probe onto the Nexus, or I'm sorry, onto the natural. Gonna be able to spot when Mo takes his expansion. It looks like just about now, and it looks like S1 gonna be moving out just a little bit. Mo does have secured both of these Alnaga towers. It looks like, one with the pylon and one with the Zealot. And it looks like Mo is going to be moving out into the middle of the map. Stalker gets there first, obviously, because Stalkers are super, super fast. 2.95 move speed. Everyone else has, I believe, 2.25. Yep. Looks like S1 is going to be reaching back to his natural, where his expansion is going to be planting down. Mo still has yet to plant his own. We'll see if he decides to actually take it or make it into a 1-base game. Mo still hasn't gotten his robotics bay, it looks like. And it looks like Mo is actually going to be looking to sneak a gold expansion, but I believe the Warp Prism actually spotted that. I'm going to go ahead and check real quick, and it looks like it did. Yes, it did. Alright. So it looks like Mo is going to be looking to secure a gold expansion instead, and I really dislike this because Protoss armies, especially when it's so Zealot and Sentry heavy, is going to be fairly immobile. And without the use of Blink Stalkers, he's going to have a very difficult time defending both his expansion and his main. And the fact that S1 actually got a Warp Prism for harassing is actually most likely going to be playing a very big part in this game. Mo, I'm fairly certain, is going to have a very, very difficult time defending both his natural and his expansion. And it looks like Mo is going to be stuck in the middle of the map while the Warp Prism is going to be arriving at the back of the mineral line of Mo's base. And it looks like 3 Zealots are going to be dropped off. The probes are going to be taken out. Looks like 1, 2, 3. I believe 3 have been taken out right now. Looks like Stalkers are going to be spawning for Mo. He is going to be focusing down on the Warp Prism, so that's pretty good. It looks like Zealots are going to be focusing down onto the sides, and this is not good. The probes should never be engaging Zealots. That is like the sure way for all your probes to die. With correct micro, Stalkers can obviously kill all the Zealots that they can, but it looks like Mobert is not going to be paying attention quite yet. But it looks like I did miss an engagement over here onto S1's natural. Probes have been pulled off the line, so I think Mo definitely should be backing off over here, and these Immortals need to be focusing onto the Stalkers. It looks like Mo is clearly going to be taking the loss of that engagement and calls the GG. So game 1 is going to be going to University of North Texas, and I'll see you guys for game 2.